Parent alert here. A startling study just released on kids' attitudes about teen pregnancy, having a baby. The boys, not as scared of getting a girl pregnant as you'd think. Get this, 1 in 4 say they would welcome a baby, be pleased if it happened. It's a life-changing moment. What's with this new attitude? It's no big deal. They're less frightened about getting a girl pregnant. If it happens, they're okay with it. Also, that having a baby out of wedlock, more acceptable, especially among the boys. What's going on? We're really probably going to zone in a lot on the boys here. Want to take your calls as always. 1-877-TEL-HLN is the number. Joining us to talk about this, Nicole Kirby, teen mom herself. She's 19 now, I believe. Became a mom when she was just 15 years old. Nicole, thanks for being with us. And Tom Matlack's with us as well, co-founder of Good Men Project, as we try and figure out what's going on with our young men and this mindset here. But Nicole, let me start with you. Are you surprised to hear that? Teen boys, you know, basically less frightened to get a girl pregnant, and if it happens, basically they're okay with it. Nicole? Okay, we'll try and get Nicole back. Tom, let me get your reaction to this study.
Sure, Mike. You know, I actually think that we don't only have a boyhood problem in this country. We got a manhood problem. If our supposed role models, you know, can't keep it in the pants, I don't know why you'd expect a 16-year-old kid, many of them who don't have fathers, to know what to do. You know, at the Good Men Project, we've been at this for a couple of years. We've been, you know, we've had events in Sing Sing. We've gone all the way out to Hollywood. We've spoken at prep schools. We've spoken at reform schools. And everywhere we go, actually the boys are the ones who really want to learn how to do the right thing.
So you're saying
in our country,
we're bankrupt when it comes to good role models. We're not as many as we need.
Well, you know,
right?
I actually think there's a lot of guys out there who are actually trying to do the right thing, but as a culture, as a country, we don't talk about that. We as a people are obsessed with, you know, the Tiger Woods story. All we talk about is men behaving badly. You know, I was actually talking to one of my friends, Dave Cowens, a little while ago. He was at the San Antonio Spurs, and he was aghast. He said, you know, I had Dennis Rodman and David Robinson. David Robinson, the best player on the face of the planet. No one wanted to talk about him. He was the coach of the San Antonio, and all they wanted to talk about was the bad boy.
Yeah, and David
so
Robinson.
That's just happening over and over again.
Yeah, the Admiral, David Robinson, great role model. All right, we want to hear from you on this one. 1-877-TEL-HLN's the number. What's going on with our boys?
The nominations for CNN Heroes 2010 are now open. Submit your hero today at CNN.com/heroes. Who inspires you?
Brought to you by Subaru.
Back to Prime News on HLN. New study out, alarming conclusion, basically, that teen boys are less worried about getting a girl pregnant, and 1 in 4, 25% say if it happens, they'd be pleased. Unbelievable. Let's get a couple of calls in. Danielle's with us in California. Danielle, what are your thoughts on that?
I think teens today definitely aren't afraid of their parents. Parents have become so soft and let their children just walk all over them. And if they had a healthy fear like I had when I was a teenager, I would have never showed up at my parents' house pregnant because I knew exactly what my mother would do to me.
Yep. Oh, okay. So you're saying parents are going soft here. Danielle, thanks for the call. Stella's with us in New York. Stella, what do you think here?
Well, I think that the courts should make the boys and the parents responsible for the upkeep of the babies. Then you'll see how fast those young boys put on their condoms if they still want to have sex.
Stella, bringing it. Stella, thanks for the call. Let's go now, try again with Nicole Kirby. Teen mom herself, she's 19 now. I believe she became a teen mom at 15. Nicole, are you surprised to hear the teen boys basically, hey, less afraid to get a girl pregnant?
No, sir.
You're not surprised. Why not? What's with that mindset? Well, I mean, do your friends go out with guys like this who don't care if they get a girl pregnant?
No responsibility whatsoever. They have no idea what it would be like for the consequences.
So you're saying the guy's like, the girl's going to have to deal with it.
Yes, sir.
That's the mindset. Wow. Tom, is that what you're kind of getting here as well, that our young teen boys, not all of them, but some, have not been taught accountability or responsibility, and that becomes the mindset then?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you look at our inner cities, you know, there are no men. The men are either drug dealers or they're in prison, and so you know, I totally agree. And Nicole, big love for what you're doing, raising a child on your own. But you know, I sat with three 16-year-old boys last week. None of them had fathers. Two of them had girlfriends pregnant. One of the babies has actually been born since that time. And I talked to them about what it meant to be a dad when you don't have a dad. And I asked them what they're afraid of, and one of them told me that he was afraid that he wouldn't have the answers for his son. He wouldn't know how to father him.
Well, because he wasn't fathering
himself.
himself.
That's a natural question that any parent would have going into the birth of their child.
Yeah.
But this kid had no chance. I mean, come on.
It's tough. Well, right.
And so, you know,
there's no father figure in his life. He wasn't. That wasn't modeled. So how's he going to do it? I want to get to Nicole. I wish we had more time, guys. Nicole, what is your message then? If this is the mindset, especially among the boys, what do you tell them?
The responsibility, the consequences. I think parents need to give the boys more responsibility as well when it comes to this.
Well, Nicole, thank you for your candor. I wish we had more time. Hopefully we can have you back. Tom, again, we appreciate the work you're doing.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah, Tom, and I know that the Good Men Project, you're trying to fill a gap that we wish that dads were doing themselves. Hopefully we can wake up some fathers out there that they can realize what a privilege it is to be a father, to pass on fatherhood to a son like this, and hopefully things will change, because this is pretty alarming. Tom, Nicole, thanks so much. Coming up, issues with Jane Velez-Mitchell. An international manhunt is over. Joran van der Sloot in custody for the brutal death of a Peruvian girl. That's coming up next. I'm Michael Lanos. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you. More prime news coming your way tomorrow at 6 Eastern. Have a good night.